guys can see, you are in my bathroom. I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys to show you how I do dermaplaning at home. I've been doing it for quite some time, for many years now. Here and there, I would mention it in my videos. However, recently I've spoken about the new dermaplaning razors that I discovered, and I have one of them here. So today I'm gonna quickly show you what I do, how I do it, and share some tips with you on at-home dermaplaning. So right now I'm freshly out of the shower, and this is normally what I would do. I just want to make sure my facial skin is nice and clean and it's also soft. So you do not want to be doing dermaplaning on a dry, tight skin. So if you also have a facial steamer, you could also do that. At times I would do the entire spa day and I just only use my facial steamer and do dermaplaning and do maybe like some other masks to hydrate the skin. So that's also an option. Right now I'm outside of the shower and I wash my skin with a gentle cleanser. This is the new razor from the brand Kish. They come in a pack of 12, and I've used to use the Revlon ones in the past. They are also pretty good. I've used those for a while. However, I recently discovered the Kish ones and they are really, really good. So I usually do dermaplaning anywhere from like 3 to 4 weeks. It's considerably a quick procedure. If you're just starting with this, it might take you a little bit of time. Just take your time, go slowly, and get your angles right so you don't scratch your face. Once you try it a few times, you would understand the concept and it's going to become really easy. So whenever I know I would do dermaplaning, I try not to use any actives on my skin at least for a day or two prior. I just want my skin to be a little bit more recovered from the actives before I start using the razor over it, basically, because it's not only going to remove the peach fuzz, like shave your hairs, but it's also an exfoliating tool in a way, especially if you're the person who uses active ingredients like any type of acids, retinols. You would see that your cells regenerate themselves much quicker. Basically, that's the purpose of a lot of those ingredients. And once you do this, you would also see dry skin going off of your face. So dermaplaning, it's almost like a double purpose procedure that would not only remove the peach fuzz, the hairs off your face, but also will exfoliate very, very superficial layer of your skin. I'm also wearing my robe, you guys. This is the robe that I was talking about in one of my videos. I got this from Amazon, and this wrap is also from Amazon. I used to use the headbands, the ones that were like stretchy. Even though they were cute and comfortable, I hated the fact that I needed to pull something over my face, and then when I keep them on for a while, it would always leave the marks, like a squishy marks on my forehead, and I hated that. So I moved to this style. They come in different colors, and it's like a towel material, and it has a Velcro. So you basically just wrap around it gently and close it like this, and when you unwrap it, you have no marks on your face. So it's super convenient, and I would not go back to the stretchy, cutesy ones with bows or whatnot, but this is where it's at for me. I can't really talk when I do this, so I have to pay close attention, but I usually start from my forehead. You're visually not going to see a lot of things happening here, but once I get to this area, you will see a lot of peach fuzz coming off. One thing you always want to do is you want to keep your skin tight. The area that you're working on, you always want to make sure it's nice and stretch out. So if you have more texture or wrinkles here on the cheek, for example, I have a hollow and my skin moves. So if I put it tight like this in the immediate area where I'm passing the razor, you want to make sure it's nice and tight. It will lessen the possibility of you scratching your face. To sum this up, you're basically keeping that immediate area tight and you're going in a very small strokes. You don't go like this right away, okay? So you just make it tight and go in a small, very small strokes. Do not apply any pressure and under 45-degree angle. So I do my entire face, even though on my forehead, I do not have necessarily a peach fuzz, but it's a really great exfoliating tool for the dead skin to come off. I use active acids regularly. I do skin cycling, and I also use retinols. So all those ingredients make your skin cell turnover faster. So it's not necessarily noticeable right away that your skin starts like shedding, but I notice it from applying makeup that I do have a little bit more of a texture. That's when I know it's time to do my dermaplaning. Obviously in this areas it's visible because there are hairs in there, but in this area I just notice that there's more texture, so that way I know those dead cells start building up. tip that I wanted to share with this is that whenever you shaving, try not to go over the same area more than once. So that's why keep those area where you are currently shaving off very small and precise. That way you don't have to do it multiple times, because you can also over exfoliate your skin and make it more sensitive. Now that I'm done with this step, the next step for me would be just rinse the face with water. I do not use at this point any cleansers per se. I just use the water to rinse the fuzzies off of I primarily would do this type of procedure in the evening time. And a lot of times I would even try to not wear makeup for the following day, so my skin basically recovers. So when I'm filming this, for me it's a daytime, but I'm absolutely going nowhere, so I'm gonna stay in the house. So I'm gonna use the products what I would normally use. I of course apply my eye cream always. Currently I'm using this Sephora collection one, and it's a really nice hydrating formula. At the moment, I also do use a retinol eye cream, but not every night. The main thing that goes on my skin is the hydrator. I've repurchased this, and you might have seen the unboxing in my last vlog video. This is a snail mucin from Cosrx. This is a brand new bottle. I'm so happy to have this. This is an Excellent Hydrator. So I put a good amount, maybe like 3 pumps, and I slather my skin with it, like cover it everywhere. So my skin really loves it. It's a perfect hydrator. I always put this down my neck too. You can always use hyaluronic acid, something that's just a simple hydrator, regardless of the fact that this is very hydrating. Now that my skin has been slightly exfoliated, this absorbs, like my skin just like sucks everything in. A lot of times I would go with a second layer. I would let it sit for a few minutes, and if I see everything is absorbed quickly, I'll just go with a second layer, load that hydration up so your skin doesn't develop any dry patches. I'm a combination oily skin. It doesn't happen to me often, just due to the nature of my skin type, but generally when I do dermaplaning, at times I would get dry patches here if I don't properly hydrate after that. As a final step, I would just use, again, a very nice hydrating lotion. This is a Confidence in a Gel lotion from NOMAD Cosmetics. This is an excellent formula. I will show you the texture of it. It does look like a gel formula. It is a gel lotion, that's what it says it is. And I put a generous amount and just spread it all over my skin. I always bring everything down here. Whenever I do my skincare, my final step, I always need to put something on my lip. I have this balm from Juvia's place. This is the Nubian Glow lip balm, and mine is in the shade, not in the shade, in the scent Mango. I'm showing you my post-workout little snack. My workout was about 45 minutes. So I really love boiled eggs. I usually do like the perfect 7-minute, and then always cucumbers. I love cucumbers or pickles. And this is a Trader Joe's eggplant garlic spread. Oh my god, this is so good. This has some veggies in it, like red peppers and stuff. It's not spicy, it's just very savory. It does have a good amount of flavor, and it's perfect with my eggs. So I would cut the eggs in half, and I'll put a little bit of this on each egg and then munch it. So good. If you do not like eggplant, I'm not sure if you're gonna like this, but if you do, you're gonna love this. So this is kind of what it looks like. Just a little bit of sauce on the eggs, and it's super delicious. Let me know if you've tried this eggplant garlic spread and if you liked it, and maybe there is something else that I'm missing that I should try next time I go there, so let me know. Hi guys, hello, good morning. If it's morning for you, if you're watching this video in the morning, but it is morning for me. So I am going to do my skincare, just get out of the shower, finish my early morning workout, which I feel so proud. I'm not really a super early morning person by all means. Mornings always have been so hard for me, even though all my jobs required me waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's always been semi-torture to wake up early in the morning. I do wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning every single day regardless, because it's just kind of like my rhythm already. Regardless of that, it's still always very hard for me to like function in the morning. Everything always has to be like in a slow motion and quiet, and I like to play my jazz music in the morning. It puts me in a good mood. Let's get to skincare really fast because I need to get going with my day. So first things first, I did wash my face in the shower with a gentle wash. Then another thing, dry eye relief from Visine, I think that's how you say it. This is the best one I've tried so far over the counter, and I use it as needed, but a lot of times it's just morning and night for me. So next step, I'm gonna do the cream, eye cream. This is from Avena. It's called Visio Lift. I think I talked about it in my collective haul video, but when it comes out, it just gives you like this teeny tiny string of product, and then you can control the pump, like how much product comes out. So I really like it. I'm just gonna use this much because this is considerably like a thicker formula, so you don't really need a lot of it. A lot of times, like if I feel like I need more, I would add more, but generally you really do not need too much of it. This is a really nice thick formula. However, it doesn't feel heavy on eyes. It doesn't feel greasy. It just gives you that like proper hydration and moisturizes your skin lovely and wears well under makeup. So I really have been loving this. Then the next step for me is my serum. This is Bye Bye Dark Spots, a 4% niacinamide, and it has a 1% vitamin C. So I really like that there's two products in one. Basically, it has a really nice glass dropper. So I just do drops in my hand, maybe like 2-3 drops, and just pat it into my face. It has a really nice formula that absorbs into your skin. I do notice the effect from this. I think it's quite effective. This absorbs into my skin considerably fast, so I don't need to like wait for it to settle down. I can just go with my SPF lotion right away. The new one that I am currently using is the L'Oreal one. This was just recently launched. I don't know if it's a completely new launch from L'Oreal, but it just recently got dropped on Ulta app or website, and I just saw it and I thought I would try it. It is an SPF 50. I really like the packaging, how slim this is. So you untwist the cap and then I apply it directly on my face with a nozzle. I'm generous. I'm very generous with my sunscreens. This has a very, very nice thin formula, like thin lotion. You saw the texture is very runny, but as you can see, there's no cast whatsoever. It's not scented necessarily, but there is like a sunscreeny, a little light sunscreen scent to it. It just feels like a lotion. It just goes on so easily. I really have been loving this. This is like a love at first application, if you will. Like I really like how beautiful my skin glows. However, it's not greasy. It's definitely hydrated, but it's not like heavy hydration. This is wonderful. I really, really like this. Next step, lip gloss. My lips are always dry regardless of the time of the year. Lip balms, hydrating lip products. I have a really nice stash of lip products and lip balms, etc. in here in my home because I have to hydrate. I hydrate my lips many times throughout the day. Lip balms is like one of those things that I have everywhere, literally. I have them tucked in everywhere. And then the next product that is also essential for me, it's one of the like another weirdest thing about my body is that my body is normal, but my hands are dry. My hands are always dry. So this is currently what I'm using. It's here around my getting ready area where I also film. So this is Hydro Boost Hand Gel Cream. Also has hyaluronic acid in it. It looks like that, kind of like a jelly lotion. Very nice light formula, absorbs into skin comfortably and then doesn't leave your hands greasy or anything like that. Guys, this is my updated morning skincare routine. Very quick, straightforward. All these products are really, really good. Some of these skincare products are newer and they already made it to my monthly favorites. If you missed out on that video, I'll have it linked for you here if you want to check it out. I hope you all having a good day and I'm gonna get going. Welcome back to my bathroom once again. So I am gonna show you how I do soft curls on this new haircut that I have. I very much apologize for this lighting. It's absolutely terrible. And the echo too. So first I'm just gonna section this and I'm gonna use my alligator clip to separate my hair. And this is the curling wand that I'm using from the brand Sultra. If I'm not mistaken, I've had this for 11 years and it's a little bit beat up in some areas because I dropped it a few times, but it's working very well. And this is the only curling iron, or I should say curling wand, that I can use. I literally do not know how to use the one that has clips. I just never taught myself how to do it. And every time I tried it, I would get like bands in my hair. So it's just not my cup of tea. This is so easy. So first thing I do is just take in small sections, making sure everything is nice and sleek. You can use the brush if your hair is a little bit tingly, so just make sure it's nicely brushed out. This type of wand, curling wand, comes with a thermal glove that you can use, but I just have been using it for so long that I just kind of learned how to hold my hair. Like I just hold it by the very, very end of it. See, as you can see, I'm wrapping my hair around it where my hair is flattened. It's not made into a cord. So if you flatten your hair out like this around the curling wand, it gives you a softer wave. If you make cords out of your hair and then wrap it around the wand, then it gives you a little bit different curl, like a little bit tighter one. As you see, I'm curling everything out and my sections are flat. So I'm trying to make the sections flat. That way it wraps nicely and smoothly around the wand. For example, this one is a vertical flat section and I just start here and I go flatten my hair out and go around like this. And then as you can see, I'm leaving a little bit of a space from the root. That way the curl kind of is a little bit looser at the root area. And once I take it out, I can pull on it a little bit. So here I do have shorter bangs, like a curtain bang. So I usually separate them in their separate section. I will curl them separately. And then I have this section left here. Guys, I finished the side and I know it looks uneven and wild, but trust the process. This is where I just go like this with my fingers and start combing through. Make your palm like this and just go down gently. As you can see, it starts loosening up and starts looking very nice and even. With this wand, it's so easy to do this type of loose curls because it literally just takes you like no time. If I didn't have to talk through this, it would literally take me 5 minutes, maybe 7, because it takes a little bit of time on each curl. The style of the curling wand is so easy to use that I would never ever see myself going back to the one with a clip. Okay guys, if you have any comments, questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will wrap up my vlog here. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give this a big thumb up. It does help my channel out. And I invite you to subscribe to my channel if you're not yet a subscriber. Thanks so much for watching, hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye.